I have a sticky note on my computer that says the number one job of the CEO is to make good decisions, which gives me an excuse to go to bed really early and get plenty of sleep, because I know I'm not making good decisions if I'm sleep deprived.
And then just focusing on getting wins, even if they're small wins, because they really build on each other. It builds on your confidence, it builds on the confidence of your team, you start to get traction with partners, and that's so critical and so important.
And I think when you're in a writer's room or in a brainstorming room for a script, you really put so many ideas out and you play with this rainbow of colors. And I often think a lot of entrepreneurs don't do that.
Talking to people in and around the space, gathering all those data points and pushing out and creating a business model. I tell every entrepreneur I talk to, and I talk to a lot of different entrepreneurs who are in this space and broadly in the impact world. And I always say, first thing is, Google it, make sure it doesn't exist. And if it does, make sure you can do it in a substantially better way. And second, build a financial model. Make sure there's something here that you're not, there's some great things you can do, but is this actually going to work fundamentally?
And he said to me, I want to make the next generation more financially fit than what my generation was. And he talked about his grandchildren having a better financial, stable, accessible advice in their personal circumstances. And to me, that really represented the why and the purpose. And as I've been here for the last 4 years, that purpose is just infused in the organization. It's in everything we do.
But what happens is once they feel that connection and once they feel that you deeply understand the daily struggles that they're going through, they kind of try their best to try to make it work. They're like, when I say this may not work, they're like, no, I think it could work. I think if you could do like this and this and this, we could make this work. It's
I would say most of us we have some empathy, but it may be buried, or we may have learned to contain it, because in the corporate world, empathy is too soft and fluffy, and it's all about results. And no, it's about results and people. It's a balancing act. So I would say empathy, appreciation along with it, how you can show genuine appreciation.
We're all born just absolutely brilliant, and a lot of times what is blocking our ability to tap into those gifts, those innate gifts, is the patterning in the ego and various emotional defense mechanisms and unseen. So the know thyself, right? The commitment to really honestly see where your blocks are, and do our best to remove those blocks, to repattern, to unwire. That neurons that wire together fire together, neurons that wire apart fire apart.
Why is it that we kind of tackle some easy problems first and then we leave the harder problems for later? Meaning that we were able to get an Uber in seconds, 10 years ago, but we still are not able to actually deliver healthcare that way. I mean, we were able to book a flight 20 years ago online, but still we're not able to do some essential things online yet. So that's what my purpose is about. I'm passionate about technology, what technology can do for people. It's been 25 years doing that. And I became kind of obsessed about what technology can do for healthcare.